Okay, next question. Are primary schools safe to open? There's been pressure to somehow or the other start opening up schools. Do you believe we are in any position to open up schools, doctor, in the next month?
I don't think so, unless we're able to see a decline in the number of cases in a particular region. That region should not open schools. This is an experience that has also been seen in various parts of the world where they started opening schools and then had an outbreak and had to close down the schools. So I think because you can't expect children to have physical distancing, wear their masks while they're in school, and they can then get infected and carry the infection to their own houses and then infect the elderly in the house. So it would be something that we'll have to delay for some more time.
Let's turn to the other questions. These are more the medical questions now that are coming in, doctor. Can asymptomatic patients suffer lung damage? We are seeing, and we've had cases where someone turns out to be asymptomatic, but a week later develops serious lung damage. Couple of cases coming. No one knows that better than you. Is that a real concern, the lung damage that asymptomatic patients are also suffering from?
So this is something which has now emerged, and this was based on some studies also. People who did CT scans of asymptomatic people showed that in about 20 to 30% of them, they found areas of patches in the lung while they were asymptomatic. In most of them, these patches disappeared spontaneously without leaving any residual damage. But in some, they did cause some degree of fibrosis or scarring in the lung. And that can be a problem at times, even in people who have no fever or otherwise asymptomatic. And that's why I keep saying that you have to be overcautious in terms of getting the infection. Some people feel that they are young and they may get a mild or infection or be asymptomatic and they will have no problem. But in a small percentage, even asymptomatic people can have some degree of permanent damage as far as the lung is concerned.
Very, very interesting. Next question. What explains the many sudden deaths that are being reported? You just said there are people even in younger age groups now who suddenly seem to unfortunately tragically expire. What explains that? Is there something in the virus that we didn't know of earlier that we are now coming to know about?
So this has been seen for now quite some time. We've had, even in our hospital, in our COVID hospital, some individuals who were all right recovering. And one individual I remember who just came out from the toilet and collapsed and just died there only. He was all right. He was going to the toilet on his own. And we then put someone right next to the toilet to monitor and see that people coming out don't have any problem. But we are learning that this virus causes a lot of systemic effects. And one systemic effect that it causes is clotting of the blood. And sometimes you may have a clot which may travel from various parts of the body into the lung and cause what we call pulmonary embolism, which can lead to a sudden decrease in the oxygenation in the body. And that clotting or in the lungs can lead to a sudden death. There can also be cardiac arrhythmias because the virus also causes what we call myocarditis and affects the heart. So it is now well recognized that in a small percentage of cases, there can be what is known as a sudden collapse and death.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.